Alright, let's get into it for tonight. I am not going to be talking as much to try not to strain my throat and my voice. So for now, it will be a low commentary stream, unless there's something I absolutely have to say or speak upon. My mic is going to be muted for now. So kick back, enjoy yourself, get a snack, get a drink, get all comfy, and enjoy the ride. I forgot to do the grinding that I said I was going to do on camera on stream. So we're going to do a little bit of grinding just to get some more funds so I can buy up all the stuff out of the town until, we don't need anything there anymore. But let me fix the volume real quick. Can you hear me now? How was that? All right, that should be a lot better now. I turned down game a little bit. So like I said, we're gonna do a bit more grinding, and then buy all the stuff in the town, and then move on to the next town. Now, if you notice, I did put a money hack in because I don't want to waste your time nor mine. We're trying to get through this game and have fun and show you the legacy of Final Fantasy, not waste a bunch of time grinding. So that's the only reasonable allowance that I will allow through this series. That I will put in a money hack if it takes more longer than needed to be. So to save time, a lot of these older games require you to grind for a good bit. And I don't want these episodes to go on for so long. So there you go. But I will put a ruling in. So, Amanda Panda, please take note of this. If I do use the money hack, cheat engine money hack, in for the game, I'm not allowed to only have but a certain max amount of that item then. Like for example, if I buy potions with that money, I can only buy up to 10 or carry a certain amount, unless the game requires me to carry more. Like if I found it out on the in the wild, like say for instance that I bought 10 eye drops, but I already had 2 in my bag, that's allowable because I found those others in the world. I didn't use the money from the cheat hack to buy it. I mean that should be fair, right? And that exactly is why I like the Pixel Remaster version. Because you can look at the map and see where you need to go, what you need to get. Everything is just right there on the map. Like, I know for some people that'd be like, oh, but I want to, adventure and find it. Yeah, but when you're trying to save time, it is very convenient. You know what I just noticed? This game actually does show you how to actually play by each area and dungeon you go to. Because, for example, this dungeon doesn't seem as bad as what it looks like. For like a first time player, it doesn't seem as bad as what it looked like. But they're trying to show you that you will need items like potions and ethers and antidotes and stuff like that to get through the game. Because if somebody didn't know to go buy an antidote or what that item did, they would never get past this cave. Like a first time fresh player new to Final Fantasy and they're playing this back in the day, if somebody didn't know, oh, I need to go stock up on, eye drops or, stuff like this, like little stuff like antidotes, echo grass or silence or gold needles for a stone. First time player going through in here and get stoned and don't know what that does, you get screwed. So the game does kind of teach you in a way without it shows without saying anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually a really good way to like present somebody to a game or try to teach them how to get through your game. Do, don't tell. Because if you went through this cave for the first time and you got all that poison, there's no way in hell you're gonna make it through it or make it out of it. Because if you got poisoned at the beginning of the dungeon, you're like, oh, well, fuck, time to go back and rest up again. But resting don't cure the poison. It doesn't cure status effects. It's just your health and your magic points. So I just noticed that. I mean, it really does a good job at teaching you that. Because kind of imagine just like getting through this dungeon and I didn't buy like any potions at all. Like no antidotes, no potions, no healing spells, no nothing. Yeah, 'cause like you'll be poisoned and be struggling before you even get to the boss of the cave. And personally, I don't think the boss of this cave that's guarding the item that we need here. I don't think he's that damn like this one. Like look, this is the boss. You have to defeat 4 of these to get the item that's in here. I don't think they're that hard to beat if you got the right setup and everything. hmm But nobody would know that though. First time playthrough. Ooh, damn. My magic users are squishy. See? They're not that hard. Like if you grind it out, did some leveling and stuff like that, you can get through the cave perfectly fine. It's the poisoning that screws you. Cause like everything in here poisons you. And not only do you have to go through it one time, you have to go through it 2 times to get everything in here. Because when you get the mystic key, it comes back and unlocks doors in here that the mystic key needs. So like in technicality, you won't know how to properly get through this dungeon until like your second, third time around. I don't get why you have less life than the white mage and the black mage, though. You're a red mage. You're a red mage, which can do both. They could do white and black magic, but they also have like abilities that they just learned, which is like red magic. But the whole thing about red magic is it's a combination of white and black. I don't know where you get red from, but that's how it is. But you can also be offensive as well too. So you're like a jack of all trades. Huh? Jack of all trades is basically you're. Oh yeah. I'm just explaining what that is, just in case never get that one person that just don't know what that meant. Jack of all trades mean that you're good in everything. You can do everything, but you're not like super professional in it, or like you're not like the best in it. So, for example, the red mage, they can learn white and black magic, but up to a certain degree. Yeah. It's like you can do it. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so that's the door that needs the key then. I think it's like one more floor in here. Yeah. Does this one need it? Only think it's one door down there that doesn't need it. So that one needs it. When the fuck did I get poisoned? It just love tap me. But you see what I mean? You try to escape and be like, take that. Like, take that with you. Like, I want to leave. Okay, so they all need it. I thought it was one of these doors that, like, didn't need the key. That must be the next floor. So we got the crown. Now we got to take the crown back to the Elven King, I believe. Yeah. We still gotta look for Matoya's eye as well too. Time check. Alright, so I'm gonna cut the episode as soon as we get out of this cave. Or should we make these episodes hour-long episodes? Half an hour? Okay. I'm just saying, like, I hope I could do enough within, like, a half an hour. Because sometimes you could be in one cave for, like, a good minute or two. I think depending on the cave, or depending on the dungeon, I'll extend the time of it. know what? I'll cut this episode um after we return the crown. I think that'd be a good cutting point. Yeah. Yeah, I just came out of dungeon, so we're going to the abandoned castle. Alright, so let's return the crown. Almost there. Alright, let's talk to the Elven King and return his crown. Oh no! Trickery! That would have been a lot of death. 3 people would have died at one time. Oh, we got the crystal eye from him. I thought we get the thing to give to the prince. Okay, so let's go give Matoya her eye then. Let's just finish off the whole cycle then. So we get the potion from her. So now we can go get this potion to wake up the prince. Oh, screw you, old woman. Oh, no problem. All right. Now that we got the key, let's do a quick save. Do like a slight detour back to that dungeon. Really? An antidote? The black mage just came and shanked him to death. He's like, "Oh, you still alive?" Chop, poke, poke. Wow, all that just for some money. All right, so time to get up out of here. Mm. I'm not even gonna heal the poison, because if I get poisoned again, that's just a waste. I could just heal through it. I have enough life. It only takes 1 damage each step I do, so I'll just heal through it. You bitch. Alright, so we're done with the marsh caves. Let's see. Use a cottage real quick so I can get back safely. Alright, so the Mystic Key, we can go back to the main town and get the chest from there. So once we get the chest from there, we'll cut it at that point. No, it wasn't in town. It was in the castle. Oh, another thing though too that I want to mention, if you're watching this, if you are watching my Persona 4 series, we are going to get back to doing that, and I will finish that out because I feel like I just have to. But I feel like we're going to finish that out this weekend. How do you feel about that, Amanda Panda? I do want to finish. I do want to finish that series. Huh? I'm thinking of just recording that off stream and just, just playing it with just us and just recording the episodes so I can just get that finished then. Wait, what? Oh, uh-huh. I missed my turn. All right, what's in door number one? Cottage. Ooh, saber. Mythical knife. Not as good. But I know the mythical knife will be really good on you. Door number two. Iron armor. Tent. Nitro powder. Isn't this what you have to do to like make that pathway? Yeah, you have to like blow up the land or something like that, or like give it to a person to make a bomb or something like that. Like I know who you have to give it to. You have to give it to like the dwarves. You have to give it to the dwarves. I just forgot how to get there. The only bad thing I don't like about Final Fantasy 1, I think they did it in Final Fantasy 2 as well, but in Final Fantasy 1, I don't like the fact how you can buy the item before you wind up finding it. A new point because then it's like, oh shit, I already have this item. I went through all of this to get this key, right? And three of the items, matter of fact, three out of four of the items, if I didn't already buy it in the shop, I wound up getting it anyway. And in the Marsh Cave, there was a couple items in there that, hey, the shop sells the same thing. So I went through that whole little adventure just now to get maybe two items that was important or useful. If I couldn't buy the saber in the shop, I couldn't buy the mythical knife, and I needed the nitro powder because it's a key item. Everything else I could buy in the shop. So if they do a remake of Final Fantasy 1, I would say kind of flip that and make it not able to just buy the same item. Make it worth actually going through that adventure to get something that I just couldn't get normally. Because then it feels like you're being rewarded for something. I just got an iron armor and I was able to buy that in store though. It doesn't make it feel that like rare or valuable or like what was the point of locking this behind the fucking thing behind the mythical key then? Because common sense will tell you if a person locks something, to keep it safe, is valuable for some reason. But it doesn't make it that valuable when you just buy it in store. Well, alright, we did everything we could do with the mythic key. We now have the nitro powder. So we have to start the little side quest to get the nitro powder to the dwarves, the blacksmith dwarves. I have to remember where that at because I don't exactly remember where that's at. I wonder if I can see it on a map. Switch maps. So, is it over this way? No, because the part that you have to blow up is, see, can you see my mouse? It's right here. So unless they're like a town over here, do you think we should make it to the next town, then cut the episode there? Alright, so we're gonna cut the episode from here, and this will be episode 4. Okay, so give me 1 second. See y'all in the next video.